Bad Dream House. The Simpsons move into a haunted house where things spiral into madness fast. Walls ooze blood, disembodied voices whisper threats, and kitchen knives hover menacingly in midair. The home's evil presence slowly turns each family member against the others, leading to a near-homicidal standoff. The segment ends with the house destroying itself rather than living with the Simpsons, a punchline that somehow makes the entire sequence more disturbing. It's a pure haunted house horror short, unrelenting in its eerie tone, especially for early-era animation. Monkey's Paw. Bart finds a cursed monkey's paw that grants wishes, with violent and ironic consequences. World peace leads to alien conquest. Fame leads to public hatred, and the monkey's finger curls down with every escalating disaster. The animation becomes darker, the atmosphere heavier, and the moral crystal clear. Nothing is free. The segment is a straight-up horror fable, blending black magic and cosmic justice into one of the show's most sinister cautionary tales. The Raven, a word-for-word retelling of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. This gothic segment stars Homer as the grieving narrator and Bart as the mocking bird. Narrated with chilling precision by James Earl Jones, the visuals lean into shadow-heavy expressionism and emotional collapse. As the Raven taunts Homer's heartbreak, the poetry transforms into dread, building toward a surreal and genuinely haunting finale. It's not funny, it's full-on literary horror, and it's glorious. Dial Z for Zombies. Trying to bring back his dead cat, Bart accidentally raises the entire cemetery. Graves crack open, skeletons claw through the dirt, and Springfield becomes a shambling wasteland. Though packed with jokes, like Homer blasting zombie Flanders, the decaying corpse designs and apocalyptic tone are played disturbingly straight. The undead pour through schools and living rooms with hungry intent, making this one of the show's most chaotic and classically creepy horror romps. Homer Cubed. Homer disappears behind a bookcase and enters a 3D rendered alternate reality. At first, it's a quirky tech experiment, until you realize he's utterly alone in a cold, geometric void. The silent terror sets in, and as the dimension collapses, Homer falls into real-world Los Angeles. The mix of dated CGI, spatial distortion, and existential dread make this one of the eeriest, most visually unsettling moments in the show's entire run. The Shining. Parodying The Shining, this episode locks The Simpsons in a snowy lodge with no TV and no beer, which, for Homer, is the ultimate descent into madness. As his mind fractures, he stalks Marge with an axe through red-lit hallways, growling nonsense and foaming at the mouth. What starts as a parody becomes an actual horror scenario. Cape Fear. Sideshow Bob is back, and he's not joking anymore. From shadowy knife silhouettes to whispered threats under Bart's bed, this episode delivers genuine stalker horror masked as comedy. As Bob clings to the undercarriage of the car and methodically catches up to the Simpsons' houseboat, every frame is dripping with unease. His calm voice, matched with a looming sense of doom, makes this one of the most terrifying slow-burn episodes in Simpsons history. Itchy and Scratchy Land Massacre. What starts as a spoof of theme park vacations turns into mechanical horror once the itchy and scratchy robots malfunction. Lights cut out, sirens blare, and animatronic mice and cats descend on the guests with razor-sharp weapons. Homer and Bart desperately use flash photography to fight back in scenes that play like Terminator by way of Westworld. The screams, the sparks, and the robot corpses pile up, turning cartoon violence into something truly nightmarish.